Hey, it's Kevin from HWP Development. I wanted to shoot a quick video about how to get your offers accepted in such a competitive market. And we listed one of our fix and flips recently, and it was priced at $175, and the people went crazy, and in 2 days we had 4 offers. So as a seller, I see this so much, and I see agents mess this up so much. There's certain things that you can do to give your buyers the best chance of getting your offers accepted. So the number one thing, the offer that got accepted, the agent listened to exactly what I was saying that I wanted, which when you submit an offer, there's several things other than price that could make the difference. The first is the amount of the binder. The timelines are important. You know, if your lender can bump up the timelines, closing timelines, inspection timelines, financing contingency timelines, then that's important to do. But the biggest one, and the agent that won this offer, they submitted their offer with an escalatory clause. And what that is basically we called for highest and best, they submitted their offer, but in their offer they had an escalatory clause that basically said, this is our offer, but if there's an offer that is more, they will go up, beat that offer by $500 up to a certain price, and then they had a maximum on that. So in this case, they were going to pay $170, but then they said the buyer agrees to pay $500 more of the next highest offer up to $185. So we had another offer at $183, so their buyer ended up getting it for $183.5. So it protects the buyer in that they're not paying more than somebody else was willing to pay. They're only paying $500 more. And for the buyer, it's just great because you put your max. They didn't want to submit an offer of $185, but they were willing to pay $185 if somebody would have paid $184.5. So to me, it's the most underused part of multiple offer situations. And if you're working with a buyer, highly recommend it. But if you're the seller and you're working with a seller, I recommend educating the agents on the escalatory addendum. Because what happens when you get more than one escalatory addendum, now you're driving the price up a little more, because if that makes sense, because you're telling your buyers, look, you're only going to pay $500 over what somebody else is willing to pay. If you get 2 escalatory addendums, then you automatically go to their max. So if I had another escalatory addendum that said, I'll pay $500 more up to $190,000, then I would have used the $185, and they would have wanted it $185.5, if that makes sense. I may be getting too detailed, sorry if it's confusing. But the takeaway here is, if you don't know and never used an escalatory addendum, please look into them and start using them on multiple offer situations. I think it'll help your buyers out. And we are in a hot market, especially in that price range, the $175 price range. So hopefully it'll help you get a deal. And shoot me a question. I can answer and help if you have any, further questions on this topic. So hope you have a good day.